Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm going to let this populate for just a minute before we dive in and get started. I think we should just about be ready to go. I just had a few thoughts today. I'm not going to be on too long. I'm about to get on a live call with one of my mentors who's been really helping me tremendously over the last year. But I just had some thoughts that I thought I wanted to share. And if you looked into the notes, one of the things I put was about jobs disappearing. And the other was about it's not all about the money. And those are the two major topics that I want to cover for just a few minutes. But first, y'all can be introduced to my dog back there in the background. That's Buddy. He's the one that's in charge around here. But anyway, I wanted to start out by saying a real deep appreciation and gratitude for everyone that's out on the front line during this particular time of what some people call a crisis. Whatever it is, it's an unusual activity that none of us are used to. All of those that are law enforcement, doctors, nurses, retail people who are providing us the groceries and whatnot that we need when we do get out. I can relate firsthand. One of my sons is actually working part-time in retail to help out. One of my daughter-in-laws is a frontline ICU nurse who's worked 12-hour shifts consecutively for the last 11 days. Finally, today is getting a day off. Another one of my sons is in law enforcement. And so it's just a time that we all need to understand there are those out there that we need to appreciate and thank. So be sure and do that when you're out and about, if you have to go get groceries or something essential. But right now, let's get back to the topic at hand. Are jobs really disappearing? A lot of people are in a panic right now, and a lot of people have already lost their jobs. When you look at all of the news, which I try not to watch very often, unemployment statistics are at the top, and people can't get called in to get their benefits, and it's really a mess. Now, the economy is crippled, and a lot of businesses are really going to be wiped out, and a lot of people are hurting, and we need to be aware of that. What I'm wondering is when all of this does calm back down, and I know that it will, don't know how long it's going to take, but it will calm back down, and the economy will come back to life. But I'm wondering how many of those jobs will come back to life. So many people are being replaced by machines now, and machines don't have to stay at home when in times of crisis. So I'm kind of concerned about that. But are these companies going to rehire expensive employees when they've learned that they can outsource, or this work can be done from home? It's kind of a very unique situation. I know one of my sons, the company he works for, they're already talking about how much money they can save if their employees do stay home after this crisis is over. But most of the company, if they can go remote like that company, they're going to be okay. But some companies cannot go remote. They can't work from home. And it's going to be a big question mark as to where they go and what they do. So bottom line is, the country, the economy, the jobs, the markets, it's not going to be in the future as we've known in the past. There's going to be all kinds of change. And instead of it being a dream, you need to understand that there is a way that you can provide when you are stuck at home. But it is scary. It's really terrifying. And I don't want you to be the ones that are scared. I want you to be the ones that are prepared or beginning to prepare for anything that will come down the pipe in the future. So now's the time probably that you should consider learning to work from home for yourself, not necessarily for somebody else. You need to stay calm and focused. You need to fight for your livelihood and you need to fight for your family. You and we are all leaders in many different aspects, but we're all leaders. I apologize for the dog barking. The 1% are not afraid right now. What they're doing is looking for brand new opportunities that they can scale during this time of crisis. And you need to be educating yourself as much as possible to figure out what you can do so that you can scale by working from home. Now, what I'd like for you to understand is this. When we build businesses from home, it's not all about the money. Yeah, we make some money. And yes, that's kind of a necessary evil in our society because you need to pay your bills, you need to feed your family, and you like to travel a little bit every now and then. But what makes this job of working from home and building online networks is the reward that you get. The reward you get from helping others. It's really what drives me. It drives me with a passion and a purpose. And that's what you need to have. Now, you can look at me, and if you know anything and have followed me at all, you know I've been retired for about 17 years now. And my retirement is not what I wanted it to be. I can get by. I can pay my bills. But I started working from home and building an online income to leave a financial legacy for my family. And I do have family members that have joined me in this because they see the passion that I have. And I hope that you're able to lead some of your family into these same goals that we're working at. But when you help somebody, when you help them move up a notch, it just moves their confidence and goals and self-esteem to a whole new level. And when you see that happening with other people, it's an amazing feeling. It's really becoming a better version of yourself. And that depends on what I call discipline in all areas, whether you're dealing with work or you're dealing with your kids. But you can help your clients. You can help your teammates. You can help the entire family because by self-development, online marketing, you can be a role model, not only for those around you, but for your family. And that's pretty amazing. It's amazing and it's beautiful is the bottom line when the money is not the main reason that we build online networks. It's just a nice byproduct of transforming lives. And I would love to help you transform your life. So if you have a passion to help somebody, and if it's not just about the money for you, then you've got a bright future ahead of you in network marketing. I say to you, don't give up. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. I'm going to be here for you if you need help. If you need a positive comment, if you need a prayer, if you need strategy to scale your business, if you want to get involved in online network marketing, all you have to do is to reach up to be pulled up, and I'll be here for you. Now, I'm going to leave you with this. One of my good friends and mentors, Robin Lynn, is going to be doing a live webinar tonight. And the name of her webinar is going to be Income Reset. Now, that's a great topic for this time. And you can benefit greatly by tuning in and listening to Robin instead of watching that next show on Netflix, because I know most of you are going to be in the house tonight unless you're an essential employee out there working. Take advantage of opportunities like this. If not tonight, the next time I offer you one. But if you are interested in getting on and listening to Robin's Income Reset tonight, just give me a mention down in the comment and I'll get you a link. It doesn't cost you anything And Robin's not going to try to sell you anything. She's going to give you some good philosophy to go by during this trying time. I wish you all good health and safety, and I wish you all a great financial future. Y'all have a fantastic day.